Hey everyone, I'm Kieran Webb, the London Barber, and on today's vlog it's going to be a little bit different because my girlfriend Alice has decided that I need to do a Q&A so that you can all get to know me a little bit better. She's going to ask a load of questions and I'm hopefully going to be able to answer them. Let's get into it.
Okay, what made you get into hairdressing?
Oh, what made me get into hairdressing? That's a good question. Originally, I got into hairdressing because I decided that I wanted to do something that was creative, and I felt that when I went to the hair salon to get my hair cut that I always had a great time and I enjoyed the vibe and it was a fantastic atmosphere and it felt like the type of place that I would like to work, so that's why I got into hairdressing.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Hertfordshire, in and around a town called Cheshunt, and I kind of grew up in London as well because a lot of my family members lived in East London, so I used to go and visit my auntie and uncle and stuff like that, and on the weekends and during the 6 weeks summer holidays from school and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say that I grew up partly in London and partly in Hertfordshire. Is that cool?
Who is the most famous person you have cut?
I've actually got a long list of people that I've cut. I would say the most famous person for my current viewers on a modern day would be Zayn Malik, formerly of One Direction.
What is your proudest moment in your career?
I think maybe it was teaching on stage at the academy for the first time. That was when I was really proud because I'd worked really hard up to that point to become a hairdresser, and then I was given the opportunity to stand on stage in front of a group of people and have them, I mean, I was absolutely cacking my pants, but I was super excited and proud that I was finally doing what I had worked really hard to do, which was educate and teach other people.
Are you a cat or a dog person?
Am I a cat or a dog person? I am a dog person, and for a very small period of time I lived in my old boss Anthony Muscolo's flat and I looked after it, and he used to have 5 cats, and those 5 cats basically used to just everywhere, and so my love of cats diminished quite quickly, but also because I grew up having dog, so yeah, I'm a dog person.
Where in the world would you like to travel that you haven't yet been?
Where would I like to travel that I haven't yet been? I would love to go to Tokyo or to Japan as a whole. I think that the Japanese culture is beautiful and I love everything to do with Japanese culture and Japanese people. And I think that one of the things I would really love to do is to go there and witness the 2 different sides of Japan, which is one like Tokyo, the crazy hustle and bustle, a bit like what London is, and then the other side of it, the very traditional homes and the beautiful views and stuff like that. So Japan would be my favourite place to go to that I've not been to yet.
When you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
When I was a child, what did I want to be when I grew up? I wanted to be a firefighter. I always wanted to be a firefighter. I don't know why. I just thought it was called, and maybe it's because there was a TV show here in the UK when I was a child called London's Burning, and I used to watch it with my parents, so maybe that was why. But yeah, I always wanted to be a firefighter. Still time. Maybe, nah, I'll never become a firefighter, but that's what I wanted to be.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Currently all of my free time is taken up by editing YouTube videos.
What is your favourite food?
I don't know. What is my favourite food? Help me. You know what my favourite food is? Nando's. That's my favourite food.
If you were on death row, what would your final 3-course meal be?
If I was on death row, my final 3-course meal be? This isn't a hilarious question because Alice always asks me this question, and the first time I answered this question, she was highly shocked that I chose what I chose. But she never said 3-course meal last time, she just said what would your favourite last meal be. So if it had to be a 3-course meal, then I don't know, but if it was one thing that I had to choose, I would choose jacket potato with beans and cheese.
You have to do a starter, that's your main, and then you have to do a dessert as well.
Oh right, I have to do a starter, a main and a dessert. Okay, for starters I would have the calamari from Sushi Samba, followed by maybe a steak. I wouldn't have steak, I'd have a jacket potato with cheese and beans. And then I would also have for dessert, I don't know, a ton of ice cream or something like that maybe. I like ice cream, it's cool.
And what drink would you have?
And I'd have a really nice bottle of red wine, 6 bottles of beer, a bottle of Jack Daniels.
You can only have one drink.
You can only have one drink?
Yeah.
Then I'll just have red wine.
I'll have milkshake.
But these are not your questions, they're mine. So,
Just saying.
she can stick her milkshake right up her.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
As the creative force behind the London Barber still, and the London Barber will be progressively becoming a personal care range, as well as a clothing line, and hopefully a franchise of barbershop / salons. So in 5 years' time I see myself as being the creative force behind that, as well as happily married to Alice and living in a very comfortable, beautiful home with a dog, no cat.
What is the weirdest food you have ever eaten?
What's the weirdest food I've ever eaten? I, as a child, ate an uncooked, fully raw snail. So I would say that's probably the weirdest food I've ever eaten, because it wasn't cooked. But I did try snails when I was in Malta once, cooked, and they were lovely. Which is weird, but they were really good. So yeah, probably the snail raw was one of the weirdest foods I've ever eaten.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have a younger sister, and I have 5 brothers.
What is your favourite animal?
Monkey. Nah, it's not monkey. It's white lion. I love the white lion. There is a wildlife park near where we live, and they have these beautiful white lions. Sad that they're in cages, but they're beautiful to look at. So white lion would be my favourite.
What is your favourite colour?
My favourite colour? Well, I wear black every single day. But I think I wear black as a colour because it always looks chic and nice, and where I'm overweight at the minute, it makes me feel more comfortable. But probably light blue would be my more favoured colour, I think. Suits me better. But I wear black, so black at the minute.
If you could go for dinner with any celebrity, past or present, who would it be?
Jesus. That is a really hard to answer question. I'm not sure. Maybe John Lennon? If it was past, it would be John Lennon. And if it was current, then it would be probably Tom Hardy. Because I think he's cool. Really cool. Call me Tom if you want your hair cut once you finish doing your movie where you're bald. I'll cut your hair for you.
Where is your happy place?
My happy place. Probably sat around the pool on holiday with a drink and a nice playlist playing through a Bluetooth speaker and annoying everyone else around me.
Do you have any pets?
No, I do not have any pets, but I do have a small child in Alice that I have to care for on a regular basis.
If you could be any animal for the day, what would it be and why?
If I could be any animal for the day, what would it be and why? I would probably say I would be a bird. And I'd be a bird because then I could fly through the air. I'd be an eagle, so I was a dangerous type of bird, so no one was going to try and attack me. But yeah, so that I could feel the feeling of flying, and you know, having that bird's eye view and vision and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd probably choose to be an eagle if I could choose anything. Yeah, probably.
What is your dream car?
Oh, I don't have a dream car. I just have like a whole bunch of cars that I would love to possibly have at one point or another in my life. A Lamborghini, a Aventador, or maybe I'd love a Tesla Model X, tricked out to the max. That'd be nice. Really nice. There's so many cars I would love. I'd love a Rolls Royce. I'd love a Bentley. Yeah. Too many. I'd love a Ferrari. A new BMW. I don't know. Probably just a Mini.
If you could have a superhuman power, what would it be?
I don't think I'd trust myself with them types of powers. Like, I don't know. Maybe... I definitely don't want stupid things coming out my hands like Wolverine. What do you need them for other than to stab people with? That's mad. And I wouldn't want to look ugly like Ryan Reynolds does as Deadpool. So I wouldn't want his superpower. I'd be Superman. So I could save people and do nice things. How about that? That's cool.
That's a superhero though. I asked you what superhuman power you'd have.
Oh.
So like, would you fly or...?
No, I wouldn't fly. I would, if I could have any superpower, it would be to become invisible. You can do some mischief when you're invisible, when no one can see you. Ask Harry Potter, he will tell you.
If you could time travel one time only, what era / event would you go to?
I'd probably travel back in time to see my granddad. Sorry about that. Got a bit emotional. But I'd probably travel back in time to see my granddad before he passes away. What an idiot. I got a little upset there. But it is what it is. Yeah. I get upset a lot. Alice just doesn't know about it. We'll watch something on Netflix and I'll be like, "Don't cry, Karen. This is a sad scene, don't cry." And she'll just be there like, "This is not sad. I'm emotionless." And I'll just be there like, "Hold it in. Don't let it out."
Would you travel to space given the chance?
Would I travel to space given the chance? Can I come back to Earth?
Yeah.
Then yes, I would travel to space. As long as I could come back to Earth, I would like to go to experience that and then come home and have my feet firmly back on the ground where they belong.
What if it was like Interstellar, where you went through like a black hole and then like 50 years passed in time here, but for you it only felt like a couple of minutes, and then you came home and I was like 90?
Nope, staying in space.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Do you know what? I do believe in ghosts. I believe that there is something, because too many weird things happen that are unexplainable, where things move and get knocked over. And I swear that there is some ghost that is haunting me, and it touches me in my sleep, and it makes me angry in my sleep. And in my sleep I shout at it and I tell it not to touch Alice, and I get really angry. So, whoever you are, ghost, when I become a ghost, you're getting it. But yeah, I do believe in ghosts.
What is your favourite hair product to use on yourself?
What is my favourite hair product? I like to, so personally I like to use some form of matte wax or paste, something that's matte so it doesn't leave my hair looking too shiny. I have an array of different products that I like. I mean, I worked for TG for many years, so I like Hard to Get from TG's range. I like Matte Separation Wax from TG's range. I like Manipulator Matte from TG's range. I like Axe's new matte wax that they've just brought out. That's an amazing product. There's so many different brands. But I really like to use some form of matte wax. That's my favourite.
You kind of covered a little bit of this already, but what is the future for the London Barber?
The future for the London Barber, apart from it obviously being myself as this channel and stuff, I really want the London Barber to become a full personal care range. And like I said already, that I want to have some form of like clothing, maybe hair tools, you know, like hair dryer and stuff like that, and a range of barber stuff that salons and shops can have, and maybe franchise it as barbershops / salons. So we'll see what the future holds, but I just need to find a good business partner that's willing to do it with me. So once that happens, then we're off. So watch this space.
You are hosting a dinner with 5 celebs, dead or alive. Who are you going to invite?
I mean, Jesus Christ, what is this? 5 people that are celebrities that I can invite.
Dinner party, round yours.
Round my house.
Well, round our
Right.
house.
You're not invited. Because I can only invite celebrities, right?
Well, we are both hosting the dinner party at our house.
Oh right, we are hosting. Sorry, I thought it was just me for a moment there. Okay, so if we were hosting a dinner party, then I would also think about Alice in this scenario. So the first person for 100% that I would invite is Marilyn Monroe, because I know Alice absolutely loves Marilyn Monroe. I would invite John Lennon, because I think John Lennon's a musical genius. Who else would I invite? I'd invite Johnny Depp. People say I look like Johnny Depp, but that's not why I would choose to pick Johnny Depp. I think Johnny Depp's kind of mysterious and cool. I'd definitely pick Ryan Reynolds. That guy's hilarious. 100%. We'd have to have him come, because he would be the life and soul of that particular party. And then the last person, I don't know, maybe Johnny Cash. Yeah, Johnny Cash, because he was a great musician and he was a little bit different. Johnny Cash, cool. Johnny Cash. I hurt myself today.
What star sign are you?
What star sign am I? What star sign am I? My birthday's on June the 22nd, so I believe I fall directly on the cusp of Cancerian and Gemini. I'm in between, because on some people's horoscope things, I don't read them and stuff, but some of them say it's the 21st that is when Cancer starts, or 22nd, and then some people say that it's the 23rd that the Cancerians start. So I'm like a mixture, but I would say I'm more of a Cancerian. I have more Cancerian tendencies. If you read up on all that jargon, then I'm more of a Cancerian for sure. I definitely don't have a split personality disorder like most Geminis, so Cancerian.
What is your biggest fear? So like spiders or something.
Oh. She says spiders because she knows I'm petrified of spiders. My biggest fear... Yeah, I mean, I don't like spiders. I would absolutely hate to be in a room full of spiders. It's something about the way they crawl and stuff like that. They're able to walk on walls and ceilings, and I don't like that. They scare the life out of me, so probably spiders. Yeah. Definitely spiders. So when everyone said about the spider that crawled behind Joe in one of his vlogs, I was like, not for me.
What is your favourite takeaway?
What is my favourite takeaway? See how excited I am when we talked about food? My favourite takeaway. My favourite takeaway that Alice and I get is from Huckleberry Chicken, which is like Nando's. So that's why. But yeah, Huckleberry Chicken. Me love the Huckleberry Chicken. I don't know what that accent was all about, but that's what I like. I like Huckleberry Chicken.
What is your favourite film?
My favourite film of all time is True Romance, which stars Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette. It's by Quentin Tarantino, written by Quentin Tarantino. It wasn't directed by Quentin Tarantino, but it's a movie written by Quentin Tarantino. It's a good movie. You should check it out. I like Christopher Walken's performance in it. It's really cool. So go watch it. It's good. But it's an 18, so you younger kids, you stay out of it. There's sex, there's drugs, and there's violence. That's why you should watch it.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Pet peeve?
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve? I don't know, I've got a lot of pet peeves. You know, sometimes I really get angry at people that drive slow in the fast lane. That's a massive pet peeve of mine. I hate those people. They're annoying. I don't know. What do you think my biggest pet peeve is?
When someone ignores you.
Oh my god, I hate when people ignore me. When I ask you a question and I know that you're listening and you don't answer me back, and then you say, what? Oh my god, I can scream. I hate that. Alice does that to me all the time. She always ignores me, and I think she does it just to piss me off because she knows I really hate it. She's basically a slow driver in the fast lane combined with an annoying person that doesn't answer back. All in one.
Or a loud eater.
No, I don't care about loud eating, but you people in the fast lane driving slow, and you people that ignore me, you know who you are. You know.
What is your favourite flavour of crisps?
My favourite flavour of crisps. Now this is easy. Ready salted. The most controversial answer that I could have given, all those flavours, but I still just prefer salty crisps. I don't mind smoky bacon, I don't mind beef and onion, but I mainly just like eating the ready salted crisps. So this is good for me because Alice don't really like those ones. Do you?
It's all about the cheese and onion.
Oh, rank. Cheese and onion.
If your 5-year-old self suddenly found themselves inhabiting your current body, what would your 5-year-old self do first?
I'm bigger. I expect that my 5-year-old self would do that and just shout mum or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's a really... You're a really weird person, Alice, when you ask questions. What sort of question is that? My girlfriend's a really big weirdo. What would you do if your 5-year-old self was in your body? Knowing you, because you're a smart ass, she would probably be like, okay people, so now that I'm in this new large body, I'm going to take over the world. Is that right?
No. If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
If animals... Cats. Cats are rude. Cats are totally obnoxious. They do not care about anybody else but themselves. When I used to live at the house and I used to look after those 5 cats, one of them Boris. I used to call her Boris the Blade, because I would feed her, I'd be really, really nice to her, and as I walked past her, she'd scratch me for no reason, just give me a little like that, and I'd be like, really? I just fed you. Every time she did it to me. Cats. Rude. Another question?
Have you ever followed a fashion trend which you look back on and feel embarrassed about?
Yes, I've followed many fashion trends and I'm pretty much embarrassed of them all. Yeah, no, I mean, I've had some dreadful haircuts that my friend Chaz and a few of the other lads would agree with. But yeah, no, I've been in a few different fashion trends that I felt that were horrendous, and I fully indulged. I'm pretty embarrassed of them all. Except for dressing like a mod. I enjoyed that, wearing the suit. Oh yeah. Hit me with another question.
What is the weirdest thing that you own?
What's the weirdest thing that I own? No, I don't know. Weirdest thing? I don't know. I don't know what the weirdest thing is that I own. Describe it as weird. Define the question.
Like something that someone would come round to your house and be like, oh, what's that?
Well, Alice and I have a lot of skulls plotted around our house, so some people would probably find us quite weird for that scenario, because we own a lot of skulls.
Not real ones.
Not real ones, of course not real ones. Only those of my enemies that I've killed. But no, not real ones, just like fake ones. Ones that you buy from, you know, furniture stores that look cool. Things like this.
Would you ever go into the Big Brother house?
I don't know if I'd ever go into the Big Brother house. Maybe. I don't see why. Well, yeah, maybe I would. You know what? I would go into the Big Brother house just for the experience of saying that I went into that crazy, crazy world of being isolated for however many weeks it is, away from everyone and my phone and, you know, all those things. I'd probably, you know, really enjoy it. Getting away from you, my mum, my sister. No, I'm joking. I would love it.
What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
See, these questions, what would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse? It bewilders me that how Alice can even come up with these questions. I wouldn't even know how to come up with a question like that. My mind don't work like that.
This one on Google.
Oh, you read it on Google? Cheating! Scale to the size of a horse. Maybe let's give the squirrel the opportunity, because they're so small, to get the size of a horse and see what everyone does then when they start climbing on your house. And like biting on your chimney and stuff. Maybe that would be quite funny. Yeah, a squirrel. Another question, please.
What is the most random fact that you know?
The most random fact that I know. I think I don't know how to actually pronounce it. I think it's like tapir, something like that. It's an animal, like a really weird animal. But it basically has the largest penis of any animal, and it has some weird flap thing so that it's pretty gross, so that it can have sex underwater. I'm sorry, children. It's disgusting, but like that's the most random fact I know. Oh. Another question.
For £1 million, would you have fake boobs for a year?
No. For £1 million, I would not have fake boobs for a year. I wouldn't. Money's not everything in life, people, and having fake boobs, not for me. You can have the fake boobs if you want, and I get the million.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Decent. But no, I don't need fake boobs. I've got real boobs. Once I lose a bit of weight, these will be pecs.
If you could start a cult of your own, what would it be?
If I was to start a cult, it would be the cult of gratitude, because I believe that if you're grateful for things that you have in your life, that you then are able to deserve to have new things and better things in your life, because you're already grateful for the things that you have, and you don't have the, you know, I don't want this and I don't want that. You just have the mindset of, right, I'm happy with what I've got. Anything else that comes to my life now, I'm already grateful for the things I have, so whatever else comes is a bonus. So my cult would be the cult of gratitude and positivity, but mainly gratitude. Happy with that one? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Be grateful, people. It will change your life. Quick fire round.
Would you rather walk naked along the busiest street in your town for 24 hours or get I love mum tattooed on your shoulder?
I love mum tattooed on my shoulder.
Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
I like both.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza? Would you rather eat a sandwich dunked in coffee or drink a salty cup of coffee?
Sandwich dunked in coffee.
Would you rather lose your sense of smell, lose your sense of hearing, lose your sense of taste, lose your sight, or lose your sense of touch?
I'd rather lose my sense of taste. Hit me.
Would you rather have a really awful kid who has a very normal name or have a perfectly adorable kid with a terribly embarrassing name?
The kid with the terribly embarrassing name. Next one.
Would you rather no longer feel any sexual pleasure or never be able to eat your favourite food again?
Eat my favourite food again. What sort of rubbish questions are these? Okay, for those of you that are old enough, no. Let's just not even get into it. Let's not even get into it.
Would you rather never be able to speak again or never be able to stop talking?
I don't stop talking anyway, so never be able to speak again.
Would you rather walk barefoot over hot coals or walk barefoot over broken glass?
Hot coals. Definitely hot coals. Because if the glass went in your foot, painful, man. Painful.
Would you rather be funny but kind of dumb or be super smart but without a sense of humour?
Funny. Funny 100%. I am funny but kind of dumb. No, wait. I'm not funny.
Would you rather have 3 happy years left to live or have 50 unhappy years left to live?
I'd rather have 3 happy years left to live. Sadly, I feel that living 50 years of unhappiness is not really something that's what I want to do. You have to be happy in life, otherwise what's the point?
Would you rather have free Wi-Fi wherever you go or have free coffee when and wherever you want?
Free coffee. And here's why. Because I get free Wi-Fi on my contract already. So, coffee. And then I could share some with Peter McKinnon, because I know that guy loves coffee. Oh yeah.
Would you rather speak all languages or be able to speak to all animals?
I'd rather be able to speak all languages, because, you know, that would be amazing. All animals. If I could speak all languages, I could speak to animals, couldn't I? Because I'd be able to speak all languages.
Would you rather have £1 billion to your name or spend £1,000 for every hungry and homeless person?
This is a simple question. I'd like to be a billionaire and use that money to feed the homeless. Is that not a representation of that question?
Yeah.
Yeah. One way or another, I'm feeding the homeless. I feel sorry that the world is the way it is, and that it treats people the way it does, and that some people unfortunately end up living on the street. It's not nice, it's unfair, society's unfair, that some people have a gargantuan amount of cash, and then there are those that don't have anything. The world is truly crazy, unfair, is what it is. No. It's not what it is. It's just bloody unfair. Anyway, let's move on. Next question.
Would you rather eat everything you see or lick everything you see?
Well, if you were eating it, you'd be eating a lot of weird stuff, wouldn't you? So maybe just lick it, just in case it's really gross.
Would you rather have a foot-long nose or a foot-long tongue?
I'd like to have a foot-long tongue, so at least I can roll it back up and stick it in my mouth. Whereas a foot-long nose, no thanks.
Would you rather be invisible or be fast?
Invisible. I said it earlier at the superhero power thing question. Invisible. All day long.
This is the final question.
For the quick round?
For everything.
Right.
So, it's a good one. Would you rather look like a fish or smell like a fish?
It depends what fish. Some fish are really pretty. So, if I could look like a pretty fish... No, that's really shallow. If I could look like a shark, then I would be a shark.
No, you're
How about
not
that?
going to be a shark, you're just going to look like a shark.
Yeah. I'm a little badass. Big razor teeth, everyone will be moving out my way. I get a seat on the tube everywhere I go. Hell yeah. If I smelt like a fish, then no one would want to come near me. But if I look like a shark, oh yeah, I'd do some damage. I look like a proper geezer. I'd get myself a gold tooth. Anyway, I'd look like a fish, not smell like one. Be better. Cool? Cool. Okay, so the questions and answers are done. I hope you found this video cool and fun and enjoyable. Massive thank you to my girlfriend Alice for the questions. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell button, and I will see you in another video. Alright guys, see you later. Bye bye.